Yeah, so today I was thinking of late that like we are attempting different styles of work and everything. Like we have done fruits, we have done still life, um, we have done landscapes, but human figures we are actually skipping because human figure is where we'll get a little stuck. Okay, so human figure, because human figure is having a typical shape, so to make it look convincing and to make it look believable, so we have to do little justice. Okay, so usually what happens, usually we know, right, the way to draw a human figure, like in school also we would know that if we do like this it becomes a human figure. Is it visible from there, over there, or shall I zoom? uh, I can zoom also. Just 1 minute. Oh, 1 minute, let me. It's not zooming in. चलो, zoom तो नहीं हो रहा है, but what I want to say is that if you want to make a lady who is like having a luggage on her head, so what you do, you make a small ball like that, and then a teardrop kind of a shape, then one hand like this, and then one baggage like this, so it becomes a lady. Okay, so so these are the figures which holds true if the figures are very far. So if the figure is very far, like uh, let's say 500 600 meters away, and then you are seeing from a distance, then this holds true. So in a in a very big landscape, let's say the size of the paper is this big, and you have big trees, houses, and like in distance you want this kind of figure to be in this much size, then it's fine. But you cannot have similar type of diagram, like similar type of representation of of a person, if you have this big, like if you want the person to be this big, or you want a relatively bigger size, you cannot have this kind of a look and feel, because this is very generic and very like very basic. Okay, so it just so let's say you want to like make a human figure. So one way is this. Another way, like if you want to make a man, so uh, you can make it like this, like you can just make a diagram like this. Okay, and then two hands like this. So this makes a human being, no doubt, but the shape and form, like this is how we learned in school, right? Like in school, drawing class, if we want to put some person in a landscape or anything, everybody has learned this. I'm sure everybody has learned this kind of a figure, wherein you have like uh, you have two hands and one face, but the proportions are not right, because the body is not like that, because body has a shoulder, it has a torso, it has legs. Okay, so how it should be is basically, let's say this is the head, and head is, by the way, never a circle. Okay, so head is always a kind of rhombus. If at all you want to see a head from a distance, it will not look round, it will not look like a goal. Okay, it will look like a rhombus, like this kind of a shape. I am drawing in pen so that you can see. Okay, it will be this kind of a shape. Okay, because in the top we have hair and everything. So finally the jawline and the chin will fall in this place. Okay, and the head is always bigger than the chin, so it always looks like that. And then what happens is we will have a shoulder, so make the shoulder line. So when you make the shoulder line and then you make this kind of a thing, like this kind of a stick diagram, after making the shoulder it looks even better. You're getting me?
Yeah.
Okay. Slowly, if you refine, like if we want human figures in action, then let's say this is the rhombus that I am creating, shoulder line. Okay, shoulder line. And then let's say the hand is, one hand is moving like that and then other hand is going like that, and the person is walking. So how it will be? So one leg will be like that and another leg will be like that. Okay, a little fold will come, a little fold will come like that. So it will appear like the person is moving. Okay, and so now the face is going to stoop a little in the direction, so that to make it appear that he is walking. So these shapes and forms, very simple but not easy, like not easy to pull off. Because if I am making a head this big and body this small, okay, let's say this kind of a thing, it looks very bad. If I put this small head and this big body, which people do, you try to see, even lot of artists do this, like they do excellent, yeah, they will do excellent trees, they will do excellent houses, everything, the street is nice, everything. The person or the human figure will look like, if let's say the house is this big, is very big, the person is this small. So the proportions also makes a difference. Okay, so whenever we are making anything, it should not be that the proportions are like, things are out of proportion. Here in art, what happens is we are trying to create a kind of illusion. Okay, so when we are trying to create a story, when we are trying to create a scene, at that time if we are making something exaggerately bigger or exaggerately smaller than something else, it looks very bad. For example, a dog can never be bigger than a human being. Let's say one person is going with a dog. Okay, if you make the dog so big that it looks like a horse, and the human being, the person looks like a small child, it it looks very odd. You getting me? So whenever we are drawing the scene, we have to be very careful that only, like the thing is, we have to be relatively, like we have to draw something in relation to the surroundings. So based on our scene, we have to choose the proportion or the size of the human being, or the size of the cow or buffalo or dog or whatever. Like if in a scene, let's say there is a cow, there is a human being, and there is a dog. I'm giving an example. So if there is a cow, a buffalo, and cow, dog, and a human being, then human being will be taller than cow but not bigger than cow. Cow will be the biggest, and the dog will be the smallest. Again, it will again depend on how far the person is. It may happen that the person is very far and the cow is nearer to you, so the cow looks relatively bigger. But the proportion should always play an important role. You're getting me, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. And another important thing is the sense of light and shadow. So a human being or a dog or a cow, will always follow the physics of light and shadow. So if the light is falling on one direction, that portion is going to illuminate, like that portion is going to catch the sunlight, catch the light, and that portion is going to be lighter than the area which is opposite uh, to the direction of light, and the shadow is going to also fall. Okay, so let's say, like let me do one thing. Let me share my screen. I will tell you exactly which one I am doing. Let me show you how to do things. I have already shared with you this image, so to edit, I cannot edit like that. Okay, so let me take which one. Okay, so let me take 1, 2, 3, the third person. Can you see the third person in black shirt? I have sent everybody an image, right? So in that image, if you see the third person in the first row, that has a black shirt, right?
Yeah.
Everybody is watching, right? So first of all, the head. So the head is not actually a circle. You have to understand that it looks circular, but it is not circle. It is made out of like continuous edges, like they are, if you like a hexagon or a pentagon, you mostly it is a pentagon, or you can take a quadrilateral also. And then, like the shoulder is stooping, the for boys or for male, right, the shoulder line is a little more inclined than the ladies. And then see, so the pant will actually narrow down from the hip portion. The pant is going to narrow down, and then the legs are going to go like that, and the direction of the shoes also is important. Okay, and then the hand like that, and there is a hand here also. So very 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 fast way I am just trying to show you that how to draw. And same thing, there is a lady besides that person, which is the fourth image. If you see, so fourth image, if you see, so that lady is having a hair, and then she is wearing a jacket. See how fast I am trying to draw. And I will tell you exactly what I am trying to do. Wait. One minute. Okay. So now what I am trying to do is basically capture the gesture. I am not trying to go very very detailed. Okay. Because when these, like if my paper is this big, it is very rare for a human figure to be this big also in this size of painting, where there will be landscape, or there will be cityscape, there will be trees, there will be buildings, cars, etc, etc, dogs, cows, etc. In a scene, it is very difficult to have a character this big. So we are not going to make characters this big. We are going to make characters in such sizes in which we don't need lot of details, but still not this simple also. Getting me? So we need to get the gesture. Gesture means the motion. We have to capture the action in which the person is moving. And that, like for example, I can just put a bag here, and it appears like she is carrying a bag. Getting me? So we have to capture the gesture and the hand movements. Like see here, the hand is a little folded. So what I have done, I have just see, this is the hand and the hand is moving like that. So I've just made a small rectangular kind of thing and bent it so that it looks bent. And then the jacket here, see, it comes like that and it ends here. Okay, so thing is we have to make it very very simple and just do it in lines. Like we have to watch what is over there and we have to just do it. So it needs a little practice. It will not come naturally. See what size I am making right now. This much size is very rare in a painting. If the paper size is very big, this is a decent size. But in A3 size or A2 size also, this size is appropriate, like 3 inches max. This one is around 4.5 inches. You getting me? So now I will get some water and tell you how to paint this, and you will understand. Like there is no other way to explain this. The only thing to do this is just to practice or to try it out yourself. You will realize whether it is difficult or easy or what. Okay, it is not easy, that's for sure, because human forms and human shapes are a little tricky, because it needs a certain amount of proportion. Only that is the game, proportion. And to get the proportion right in first go is not easy. So what happens is, how fast we will be painting this. See, like Malti has seen, because Malti was there in one of the classes where we did things of my own. I have already sketched it. Now I am doing things of my own. See, from one side I am trying to make the pant, because I want to make an impression that the front side is, like, from this side sunlight is coming. And then one minute. Let it dry. Let it dry a bit.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. One minute. I'll do that. So any shape, like any style. Let's say I'm going to uh, make so there is a lady in the second, right? Like in the first row, second lady. Okay, just see her. How is she walking? She is walking, she's having blonde hair, like little brown hair. Then she's wearing a blue dress with a red ribbon. So I'm just very quickly, I'm just checking her uh, attire and how is she walking. Okay, so now let me show you how I will paint it. So I am checking the image over there, and what I am doing is, first of all, her hair. Okay, I'll start from the top. Okay, then I will take the blue color. So the torso is little less. So the beauty of watercolor is, the moment I put color here, it blends. So it appears like the hair is uh, slowly the hair is disintegrating. Okay, automatically it looks like that.
Sir, I can't see your screen. Can you zoom up your
Who?
meeting? or you're painting? I think the camera is pointing to.
No, the camera is pointing properly. Others can see.
You you need to pin. You need to pin his his screen.
Oh, sorry. Acha, acha, acha. Spotlight.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm very sorry. Okay.
Recording in progress.
So what I have done is, first of all, I took some orange and burnt sienna combination. So I created a shape of the head. Okay, and then I'm working on her body now. So what I'm doing is, I am just taking some blue color, and I have come this far, and now I'll go in the downside, like towards the hips, and I will just put it put like the color ends here. Now I will mix some orange and blue color, okay, for her legs. And the leg actually folds from here. Okay, for the legs, because the legs fold. So what happens is, every leg which you paint, you should give a joint here. Like, you should just give a joint. Like, uh, you should not paint it in one go. You should paint in two phases, first and then second, like this. Okay, see. And then the leg, like that. And the leg here, actually this should have shrunk actually, but that's okay. Now I have not made the hands, so it looks like she doesn't have hand. I have to paint the hand. So the hand is a little lighter, so I am taking just orange, light orange, and like this. And it, like, subtle strokes. We don't have to be too heavy on anything. Just we have to make everyone believe that this is a person who is walking the street. That's it. Okay, here the legs could have been a little thinner. Okay, I did not draw, or I did not do anything, right? Just I'm trying to show you that she is walking the street, and she is casting a shadow also. See, there will be a shadow here also, like her skirt shadow on the legs, and there will be a shadow here also. Okay, see, the shadows do all the magic. एक बार शैडो डाल दिया ना, वो पूरा ऑथेंटिक लगता है. Now once dry, you just put this red kind of ribbon, like the belt. Okay, okay, समझ में आ रहा है क्या क्या बोल रहा हूँ मैं? So it is not like we have to paint every feature or every detail. We just have to make people convinced that somebody is walking. For that, the most important thing is the proportion and the shadows. Having a sense of light is very important. Okay, let me paint this guy. See, for this guy, let me take again, and for the face color, we use usually orange, sometimes burnt sienna and orange, depends upon like the skin tone. We don't use any other color, because that's not needed actually, because we are painting anyways people who are far or little smaller than rest of the frame. Okay, so I am taking some, there is some nice purple color which I have, so I am putting the purple color. Acha, one more thing is, always, like, if the hands are there, like hand, I can make hand like this, or I can make hand like this. So once you break it, then it appears more beautiful than this. Like, it will appear as if the hand is folding. सी, ये एक हैंड है, ये स्टिफ हैंड है, दिस इज स्टिफ and this one is folding. Okay, so whenever you are making a leg or a pant, like let's say, I will show you here. Let me go down. Okay, this person is wearing a dark shirt, and I have to make the hairline also here. See, it's all happening in wet surface. Now while making the pant, I just want you guys to do this. You draw one part of the pant till the knee, other part you break it. Don't make in one go, make in two stages, so as to give a, even though it is straight, even though the leg, even though somebody has stretched the leg straight, still you do it in two stages. Getting me? So the pant will come like this and this, so there is a breakage here, and this other side will come like that. So 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and this is the shoe, and this is the shoe. Okay, and then this is the body. Like that, and then you make a face, and then the hairline. So give the hairline, and done. Understood? So this is how. And you have to have a sense of light, so certain places you have to make it lighter, certain places you have to make it darker, for things to come to life. So what I will do is, first of all, I'll just sketch. Okay, Arya, your drawing is very nice. As I said, it's beautiful, but we have to uh, get into a sense of light and shadow also. So your light and shadow needs to be put, and the color needs to mingle a little. Getting me? Okay, so let me now paint. Okay, sorry, let me now draw this thing. So first of all, I'll start with the hair, and then the face. Now the hand. Okay, थोड़ा नीचे आ गया.
अब थोड़ा सा कम करेंगे.
Sorry.
हाँ हाँ, this is better.
What?
बहुत ज़्यादा zoom हो गया, तो we're not able to see properly.
बहुत ज़्यादा zoom है क्या?
मतलब
Okay, let
लेफ्ट करें. हाँ,
let me take it here. So actually ये बड़ा हो गया. मैं पीछे की तरफ करता हूँ, better. Okay, so let me do it here. So I'll start with the hair. Okay, let me start with the hair, then the face. Okay, and then the hands. So why I am able to do fast is because I keep doing things ना, like I keep practicing, like keep painting, so थोड़ा fast हो जाता है. And then the leg here is like this. Okay, like that, and then I will use the dark colors as in blue color or a little purple. So blue and crimson you can mix to make purple. I have purple ready-made color also, so I can use that also, just for the sake of saving time. And then we'll make the hair. So this color is not super watery, okay? This color is like the medium consistency, milky consistency. See. Hmm? Okay. Now I will work on the dress. So I'll work on the dress. And here the jeans. So here I have to make sure that it is light on one side. Okay. Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have to make sure that
Yes.
it is lighter on one side, so that automatically it looks a little darker from the other side. So like that. Hmm. And then this portion I am going to blend it. I'm going to, so my light is coming in one direction only, this side. And then this color. So basically I'll work on the back. Okay. So I am just now trying to create the sense of light. Hmm? Getting me?
Yeah.
And see, I have not yet started the hands and like the shadows on the hand and the color of the hand. Let this dry, otherwise it will eat away into the space. Now for the legs, 1 2 1 2. Let there be a disconnect, that is okay. And then 1 and 2. This is 3. Those 3 joints here. Okay. And oh, for this lady I have made her wear a full thing rather than 3/4. So see, little shadows here. Now I'm making the shadow. Okay, I'm making the shadow, and this lady is also casting some shadow here. Anyways, now see what I'm trying to capture. Okay, let me do recording. Okay, I'm just drawing. Okay, so if you guys have already started painting, that's not a problem. I'm just drawing the character, the two characters, the two persons who are going. I'm just drawing them, and I'm drawing them a little above, so that the shadow falls a little more. Like shadow थोड़ा लंबा चाहिए मेरे को. Okay, so wearing a jacket. Okay, जैकेट पहना हुआ है. How is that? Okay. This is one person. The other person will be here. Okay, my drawing is done. So assume the sunlight is coming from this direction. So the shadow will fall like that. See the direction. Okay. So the sunlight never falls like that. Sunlight actually falls. Sunlight will fall like that. So it will diverge out. The the rays are going to diverge out from the source. So even the shadow is going to diverge out like that. See, it is going to go a little bigger. Getting me? शैडो जो है, शैडो थोड़ा बड़ा हो जाएगा यहाँ तक. अंडरस्टूड? अगर सनलाइट यहाँ से आ रहा है सोर्स, सो it actually diverges out. I am not saying that sunlight is on the top or a little from the front. I am saying directly on the face पड़ रहा है. So it is falling in an angle. So when it is falling in an angle, it will diverge out like that. Understood? Yes, no, maybe?
Yeah. Okay.
So अभी आप देख लो what I am doing. If at all like you are doing something, just see what I am doing. Shall I start?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically,
Okay.
sorry, go ahead, go ahead.
I completed, so I just thought I'd just send the pictures.
Yeah, please send, please send. That's not a problem, just see what I'm doing. I will assess your thing also, okay? So first and foremost, I'm putting orange color on the face. Okay, it can be orange color, it can be orange and crimson, it can be orange and yellow ochre, anything is fine. Okay, it's just that, just consider that it's face color. Okay, and I'm making it a little lighter because it's falling on the face. Sunlight is going to fall on the face, so so the extreme right side will be lighter. Now let's make the uh, hair. So this is the hair. Instantly the person has now hair. Okay, this person also will have hair here, and a little darker at the bottom. Like that. Okay, now for this man, because this portion is facing the back side, so this portion will be darker. Okay, this portion is darker, and slowly where it is hitting the edge, it is going to get lighter. Getting me? That is my assessment of the light. See, here it's dark, but on the edge, on this edge, it's going to be bright. So this lighting is not evident from this photo, but we have to visualize it. So now I'm adding blue and crimson for a darker color, and just putting this over here. See, the moment I darken this, automatically it appears like the sunlight is falling from this side. Same thing with the jeans, because the paper is dry, like, sorry, the rough. So the moment I put a stroke, it appears like there is some strong sunlight on this side. Yes, the same thing happens here, this side. It is just stroke. I'm not doing any kalakari here, just playing with light and shadows and strokes. See, getting me or not?
Yeah.
समझ में आ रहा है? कि ऊपर से जा रहा है? See. So, for making an effect of sunlight, I have deliberately painted only one side of the leg, that is the left side. The right side I have kept empty. The same thing on this leg also. Now let's paint this guy. What happens? This guy is having a lighter shirt. So I mean, color is not the point. Okay, I am just showing you something. I'm It's not about the color, it's basically about the understanding of light and shadow. Okay, now I'm painting this hand, and I'm leaving the front side. I want the front side to be light. See, okay, I want the effect of sunlight here. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. So if at all we are getting late, bear with me for 5 more minutes. I'm almost done. See. And then we have the bag, which is good, very dark color, even darker than this. Even it should be very dark. See. Okay. This portion will be blue color, but it will be dark because it is facing in the opposite direction. The pant color is green, so I'm mixing some yellow color. Again the same thing. We will paint one side of the pant. See. The other side I am using little yellow ochre and blending. So I will send you one one Instagram profile, Eudas Correra. He is from Ecuador or some South American country, Eudas. So maybe if he is from Mexico, God knows. But you see how he paints human beings. So that is how you will understand what we are supposed to do. Now we will paint the legs. See, already half portion is inside the inside the pant, so half portion we are painting. Okay, and because this portion is against the sunlight, so this will be dark. You're getting me?
Yeah.
Now we will make the shoes. रैंडम कुछ भी एक शेप बना दिया. Okay. Now for the shadow, see, the moment I put the shadow, you will see what happens. So, see there. ये एक्चुअली और आगे आएगा, बट बिकॉज अभी ये लड़कियों का वो इमेज है, सो आई कैन नॉट गो मोर बिलो, बट इट वुड बी समथिंग लाइक दिस. यू अंडरस्टैंड? इट विल बी मोर डार्क. See, slowly you darken 2, 3, 4 times to make sure that the sense of sunlight is proper. Even this portion will be dark. See, now when you see, you can get the real sense of sunlight. Yes or no? कि कहाँ से sun, from where the light source is, it's evident now. समझ में आ रहा है ना कि the light is coming from the other side. So when you make a painting in which other things are there like house, trees, etc., etc., and everything is getting illuminated by the same sunlight, and these people are crossing the road, so they are also coming in the frame, so the sunlight is falling on them, creating that effect, and then they are casting shadow, so it looks very beautiful, it looks convincing that yes, this is a nice painting. क्या बनाया है, वाह, क्या सनलाइट को कैप्चर किया है. कुछ नहीं है, ये समझने का है कैसे डार्क, कहाँ पे डार्क कर रहे हैं, कहाँ पे लाइट छोड़ रहे हैं, एक साइड से पेंट कर रहे हैं. दिस पोर्शन आई हैव केप्ट इट कंप्लीटली वाइट, a little highlight here. So those small highlights is going to show as if the person is like coming in a sunlight area and we are seeing him from the back side, like that. Getting me?
Yeah.
Chalo then. So try to do this and share with me the task. Like there is a task, but like you can do it after tomorrow's class also. So in the weekends also you can sit and do that. All the images that I have sent, like whatever is the number, I don't know. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 10 क्रॉस 5 50 इमेजेस है. 50 इमेजेस को आप ड्रॉ करो एटलीस्ट. ओके, ट्राई टू ड्रॉ देम जस्ट रफली. गेटिंग मी? Not compulsion. Good, Arya, good. You are going in the right direction. Very nice, very very good. ओके, थोड़ा प्रोपोर्शंस पे काम करेंगे, हो जाएगा, इट विल कम. ओके मालती, ओके फाइन. सो मालती, so you have already painted, so you see what is the difference. I am darkening the other side way too much for that, for enforcing the sense of light to a greater extent. And Radhika, your like the shadows, the two legs shadow is fine, but that human being, so the shadow is going to merge right somewhere.
Yeah.
It's going to become that man.
Yeah.
So you're getting me? So those kind of things. Harsha, now how you have painted the legs, you see it exactly looks like a person is walking, right or not?
So shadows there.
But it is evident that the posture is spot on.
Little finishing is left, more darkening of the.
Those things are left, those things I understand, but like the proportion, the posture, the way he is walking, everything is spot on, fine. Okay, chalo, complete it, and we will do one painting tomorrow, taking into consideration the human figures that we have learned today. And in the weekend you do all the other, like 6 or 7 we have already done here. Rest you try to do it, like just sketch, fast sketch, and see whether you are in one paper, try to accommodate, like, or take 2 papers, or put like paint in one side and paint something on the other side, and try to practice. Okay. Chalo.
Yes. So just one question.
Yeah.
Practice.
Yeah.
So कितना distance रखना चाहिए, because we have to put the shadow and everything. So how much distance should we keep between each person?
रखो जितना भी डिस्टेंस रखना है रखो, खाली नीचे में एक शैडो, नीचे में एक ऐसा शैडो डाल देना, मतलब ज़्यादा लंबा करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. नाउ अभी तो मैंने आपको बताया कि एक कॉर्नर से आ रहा है सन, लाइक लाइट, सुबह का लाइट है ये, तो इतना लंबा लाइट है. हाँ, तो उतना लंबा करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, जस्ट प्रैक्टिस करो उसका जो शेप्स, फॉर्म्स, बॉडी का कैसा आ रहा है उसको प्रैक्टिस करो. ये जितना प्रैक्टिस करोगे उतना कमांड आएगा.
ठीक है सर.
चलो बाय.
Thanks sir.
थैंक यू, गुड नाइट.
Thank you. Bye. Record.